CNN has learned that the U.S. is developing contingency plans for possible Russian escalation in its war in Ukraine, including the potential use of tactical nuclear weapons. Joining me now to discuss, retired Brigadier General Mark Kimmett. He's former Assistant Secretary of State for Political Military Affairs, also former Deputy Director for Plans and Strategy at U.S. CENTCOM. General, good to have you on this morning.
Hi, Jim. How are you?
So this shows how seriously the U.S. is taking these Russian nuclear threats. They've been developing contingency plans for some time. I wonder, can you describe what such contingency plans might involve?
Well, I think, first of all, there's the public face of all of this, which is how we communicate to Russia what we're prepared to do, what we're not prepared to do. My personal view is I think we ought to be deliberately vague on what we are prepared to do. Anytime you draw a red line, that commits you to a certain course of action, which is doubling down on sanctions, doubling down on export controls, ranging all the way to a nuclear response of our own and everything in between.
Wow. That's exactly how General Petraeus described it. He said, hypothetically, and again, he's not basing this on any public, revelation of intelligence, we would respond by leading a NATO collective effort that would take out every Russian conventional force that we could see and identify on the battlefield in Ukraine, also in Crimea. Does that sound like the response you'd be thinking of?
Well, I certainly don't have a vote in the matter, but I think that's certainly one of the options that'd be considered.